and we're going to make a Bootiful wreath for Halloween. I'm going to use a Dollar Tree frame, 14 inches, and this is that mesh that we got in the last craft outlet haul. Isn't that pretty with the black and the orange? So I have that. I have this cute ribbon with the witches on it. And I have a sign that I made last year that I really like, and if I can, I'll put that on. Okay, so this is how we start our standard bubble. We're going to go and gather it up. And I'm going to go down through, like by a crossbar somewhere here. And we'll zip tie it on. And you can zip tie it on anywhere, basically. And there we are, ready to roll. Now what I did is I took 18 pipe cleaners and cut them in half. So I know I have 36 pieces here, and so I'll be able to tell how many bubbles I have by the end of my wreath by counting how many of those I have left over. I'm making sure that my raw edges are underneath, and I'm going to just come out about 10 inches. And come right back up to where I just started from. And I'm going around the middle two wires. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going around these two. And I'm going to try this first one and try to twist it. Let me just twist it first here. Hold it with my thumb to hold it nice and tight. Give it a couple of twists. And then I'm going to try to just get it around this crossbar where we started. Just a little. It only has to go around there maybe once. Okay, and that will just hold it tight. Next one, right up next to this one. Boy, this is thick mesh. It's got so much of that fancy wire in it. I think it will take as many bubbles because it's heavy. We'll see. You never know. They almost always take pretty much the same. And every so often I'll go back and just hook it to the one I just did. That keeps it tight. All right, let's bubbly these out. Wow, look at that when they bubble out. Okay, make sure we keep these raw edges underneath. I almost got that one twisted, but I think I got it now. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, and that's all I'm going to put in that section. holding it tight against the frame with my thumb here while I get a good twist. Now I just came to the other side of the next crossbar, so again I'm going to try to go around that crossbar once, and that just will hold it tight. Get your fingers inside and fluff them out. Look at that. Wow. Interesting. Sometimes these Dollar Tree frames has some very sharp edges, so you have to be careful. My air conditioner just came on, even though it's only 8:30 in the morning. If you're going to be down here, you're going to have to put it on. So tell me, how did you like the Christmas in July series? Now see, I've got that one twisted. So I'm going to take it off. And by twisted, I mean the raw edge is not on the bottom. And if you do that, what happens is you can't pop it out. So let's get that back under there where it's supposed to be. There you go. So anyway, how did y'all like that Christmas in July series? I thought it was kind of fun. Let me know. And I think I'll probably be doing some additional videos, more Christmassy projects. I want to do cards and Cricut. I have several Cricut projects that I'm going to be working on. And I want to do some Christmas cards. I'm not going to commit to another every Tuesday as an extra day every week. But I am probably going to put in several as we go along. And we'll still meet on Thursday for the regular craft day. Or decorating day, or whatever it is we're doing that week. If you have any particular things you'd like to see, let me know in the comments. Okay, now I'm not sure how much you guys missed. The camera evidently stopped recording, and I got a message that my memory card was full. But anyway, we've been making bubbles here. And I'm on the third section. And I did mention, I don't know, I'll try to edit this later so I'm not telling you the same thing 3 times. But I will be doing some extra videos, Cricut and cards. I have several Cricut projects to make, and I want to make some Christmas cards. And they won't be every extra Tuesday, but there'll be some, depending on when I can get things done. And then, about the middle of August, we'll start some of our decorating for fall. This is really making a pretty wreath, isn't it, huh? And I did mention at some point in time that some of these Dollar Tree frames have sharp places on them, so you need to be careful. Especially at the crossbar areas. It's like the cross wire they put there, it extends beyond these other wires and makes a pointy area. This is the last one in this section. Now this material we got in our last craft outlet haul. And I don't think I have the paper anymore to read you the numbers. So I will leave a link to that haul down below, and you can check out the number if you are interested in this mesh. On to the next one. Around that crossbar. Check your edges, make sure they're underneath, and move on out. And I don't know if you heard me ask if anybody had any specifics they'd like to see as far as crafts. Let me know. If it's something I can do, I will certainly attempt it. Ooh, I think I see one that popped. We'll have to go back and address that one. 1 second. Right over here. Just use a new one. This is kind of a slippery-ish mesh, and you could. Sometimes these things are not just wrapping tightly, I guess, or I didn't wrap it tightly. It's not the mesh. It's the mesh wrapper. Here we go. I'm in the next section now. I'm going to try to wrap this around that crossbar. Check your edges. I like to check my edges every time I start a new section. Now these are those chenille stems I got from Amazon. I'll show you the bag in just a minute. And they're just as good as anything you buy at any of the craft stores. This is the black and the orange that I have out here. But this is the bag. Here, look. There's 1,000 pieces, and they're all different colors. I'll put these back in. We don't need any more of these. And they work just fine. I mean, I'll never buy another chenille stem, ever. And the reason I did that was I used to always get them at Craft Outlet, and they came by the box. And, you know, a box of red or a box of black or whatever. And then at that time when we were having so much trouble getting anything, they just didn't have them. And truthfully, I haven't even looked to see if they have them back. Because I have more than enough. Hold it down with my thumb so I can get a good grip on those pipe cleaners. This one I'm going to bring up to one I've just done. Oops, sorry. And I get those two together. I'm in the last section. No, I'm not. Not quite. After this one. I think I'll put one more in here. I can push them up against each other quite tight. Okay. Wow. Now we're going on to the last section. I could squeeze one more in that section, but you really don't need it. It's really quite full. Around that crossbar. So I have my air conditioner keeps coming on and off. Even though it's, like I said, only about 8:30, 9 o'clock. You need to have it on. I don't really do a lot of decorating for Halloween. What I do is decorate for fall, and then just throw a few little Halloween pieces in amongst the fall. Because I have a lot of fall decorations, and I'm not going to take these down and decorate for another whole idea. But I know a lot of you out there like to really decorate for Halloween. Well, get in there. It's harder to get your fingers and things inside here because it's getting crowded. I think I'm going to try to put one more. I may regret it. Okay, I've got some ribbon ready here, and let me show you. I cut a piece off, and I'm sure it's going to be enough because I don't make a very big bow on a bubble wreath. And the reason I did that is because if I came out this way, made a tail, and then went from here, all my witches are upside down, the way it is wrapped on this roll. So I want to try to keep them right side up. So I'm just going to do a pinch here, and a pinch here, and then I'm going to come around and do a pinch here, twist it, and call it a day. I think I'll take a piece of pipe cleaner. And I'm going to make this one a little longer. I don't like to have things all symmetrical. Now even this tail, I've got them upside down, but we're going to work with it. But I don't like that pipe cleaner. Oh my goodness. I took the pipe cleaner off and unraveled my bow. Wait a minute. We'll go back and fix it. Piece of wire. I think that's a little too long. I'm going right down in between these bubbles here. And really, this is all I like on a bubble wreath, because it's got enough of its own, if you know what I mean. Well, let's try the sign. A couple of pieces of wire. Again, I'm going to take each one and just go down through a bubble. easier said than done. Go. I think it's great. Let's go put it on the door and see how we did. Be right back. There you go. Look at that, bubbly. That's a beautiful wreath. It has a pretty colors to it. But it's not too weird. I mean, it's subtle. I don't know what, weird probably not the right name, but anyway. Isn't that pretty? And I love the sign. Wicked Witches parking, all others will be towed. TOAD. And the bow is pretty. And it's just enough. You don't want a big bow on a bubble wreath. Just a little contrast in color, that's all. I love it. Love it. So we did a flower wreath for Halloween. We did this one for Halloween. Might do one more, but that probably will cover it for Halloween. But we got lots of fall stuff to come up. And, of course, Christmas. So that's my project for today. I hope you enjoyed it. Please give me a thumbs up. Give me a comment. Tell me what you'd like to see in the month of August. And I will try to accommodate. If you haven't already subscribed, please hit that subscribe bell and button. And you will get notified when we come out to do our crafts and cooking. And the next video you will see will be cooking. And it's going to be a nice, cool, refreshing something. And they used to sing about it, but I'm not going to tell you what they used to sing. And if you play Wordle, it's a 5-letter word. Anyway, I will see you Sunday with Cooking with Me. Until then, I hope you all have a great day. Stay safe and play nice now. Love ya. Bye-bye.